Hi, I'm the Godless engineer, and today I want to take a minute and discuss Pascal's Wager because I've received a message on the page about whether or not, what if I'm wrong? Somebody doubting themselves as to whether or not God exists, and they were asking, what if I'm wrong? What if God really exists? What if I die and I end up going to hell? What if?
Engineer, a conscious pioneer, a logic general, a reason brigadier. More bullshit from the pulpit. Meet me in the comment section and you get schooled, bitch. The Godless engineer.
To be quite honest, I have a couple different views on Pascal's Wager. And one of the particular ones is when a religious person comes to me with Pascal's Wager and expects that to magically change my mind. I just think that's fucking ridiculous. I can't believe that it is actually still being used. I mean, the fact that they can be so narcissistic and self-centered and myopic and narrow-minded that, they think that their religion is the only correct religion when their religion is no fucking different than the other religions. but for some reason, they have a book that says it's the real religion and therefore, boom, it's their religion and this is how you don't go to hell. Well, my response to anybody that actually comes at me with Pascal's Wager would be, well, what if you're wrong? This isn't something new. The understanding of Pascal's Wager, the defeat of it, has been known for a while, but I'm still just amazed at how many people will use this against me or us in general. In religious conversations, like, what if you're wrong? And it's like, that's a nonsensical question. There's no reason to ask that question. What if you're wrong? But of course, they're so narcissistic and self-centered that they can't be wrong. It's got to be God, right? Because he's all-loving and all-knowing person that, killed everybody on earth at one time because he was pissed off because he fucked up. Now, the other situation about Pascal's Wager is from the atheist point of view. Those that are coming out of their religious views and are doubting themselves, like whether or not they're right or wrong. I've been in those situations before where I've doubted myself, where I've been like, well, what if I'm really wrong and, I just end up burning in hell for eternity? And, that's what got me, to seek answers for these questions, because I would come up with these questions and then I would try to find the answers. And I would come at these answers from a very scientifically minded perspective, and that is what allowed me to discern good answers from bad answers. And if you're out there struggling with these questions, with the question of, well, whether or not, the God exists and you're worried about going to hell, well, you really have to rationalize it like, well, what if I'm wrong about Muslims or Islam? What if I'm wrong about Hinduism? What if I'm wrong about all these other different religions that have died out through the ages? Maybe the correct religion is already dead and we don't even know what it teaches. What if the correct religion has not been taught yet and we're just all gonna go and burn to hell? I don't think that it's very productive to worry about things that you just can't simply know. I mean, that is going to be one thing that you just simply can't know. You're not going to know whether or not you're going to be going to hell after you die. I mean, unless we invent some kind of magical specter instrument that when somebody dies, you put it in their hands and somehow wherever they go, it goes and we can test and see that shit. We're just simply not going to know. So why would you fucking worry about it? I mean, were you worried that you were burning in hell before you were born? I mean, to be perfectly honest, I'm lucky if I remember last month. So if you're out there struggling with the question of what if I'm wrong, you really I implore you to rationalize it in the way of, well, what makes Christianity or what makes one religion different than the others that makes it correct? You really have to find the one that comports with reality. And quite simply put, none of them comport with reality. None of them match reality in the least bit. So, I hope you have a nice night, day, weekend, whenever you happen to be watching this. Don't forget to question everything and also comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts on Pascal's Wager. If this is your first time here, subscribe, motherfucker.